so weird with me way back here.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to go through today. So we got 25 items.
Happy Monday.
Going out, so happy Monday, everybody.
Congratulations, Lions.
Yes, go Lions.
Boo, Packers. That sucks.
It was a good weekend in that regard. So, so we got a couple issues that came up over the weekend.
Has it been a weekend?
So first we'll talk about the first one. Then we'll go through about half the sales, and then we'll talk about the second one. The first one, I remember showing this on the video. So we had a sale where we sold a bowl. This bowl weighed over 3 pounds. It was a fairly large bowl, and everything was fine and dandy until we get a message of just this picture of a yogurt a yogurt pack, and saying, "Hey, you must have swapped and accidentally
you must have accidentally sent the wrong package." And
so this is instantly. So you got to kind of like weigh the whole like scenario of like what's the consequences of so effectively. A, did we send the wrong item? No, that's not an option.
We've never seen this before.
We sent the bowl. Yes. Okay, so then did the post office swap out the bowl for a thing of yogurt?
I looked up that thing of yogurt. That thing of yogurt for 30 packs of those is like $28 at Walmart.
Yeah. So
no way.
We don't. We've never bought that or had that item. No. So that's also another aspect of this to why we've never would have sent that item to this buyer. Then, what would happen if a postal worker were to swap the item? So that, hey, I really love this bowl, which already is a ridiculous idea. Like you
hey, what's in here? Oh, a wooden bowl. Definitely need this in my life.
And I'm going to risk my job and have a federal offense by swapping out this bowl for these yogurts.
And if you don't know, the Postal Service has cameras and scales, and it weighs everything along the line and can tell when and if an item has been damaged in shipping.
Yeah. So ultimately what it comes down to is I think there's 99% chance that this is a buyer that is working with ill intent.
Yeah. And you saw their feedback. Yeah. Recently, on another item, they said the
item came damaged and the buyer
was rude
was rude and yada yada something along like those lines. Nevertheless, this person had good feedback up until the recent left for feedback.
Right.
So something makes me believe that this person's either going through a tough time and they're trying to flip the script on like their
stop buying bowls then.
Yeah.
Like really. You gave him a good deal. Yeah. Like it's a $20 bowl. Seriously, you're gonna try to scam us on that?
So
it's frustrating.
Needless to say, essentially how we ended that conversation, I let them know that they need to reach out to the Postal Service,
file a claim,
because then they would be able to research to see because if we can do it or they could do it. And honestly, at this point, when I think it's something that they're most likely to maliciously be doing it, I don't want to continue to have that conversation. I don't need that stress in my life.
So, and we know we sent the bowl, so it's like, why would we be filing a claim against it? Like, that's on you.
So I sent that message and then I blocked them. Mm-hmm. I don't want to deal with any more communications with this particular buyer.
It's going to escalate everything, make us upset.
And I do suspect that they're going to probably leave a negative review, in which case we'll try to reach out. We've had good success with reaching out to eBay to have them remove it. But at the same point, eBay is now offering an opportunity for you on negative feedbacks to reply to it.
Oh, that's good.
So in the worst case scenario, we reply to it and say like, this buyer is not. So it's not going to be good for them to leave us a negative review because we would probably we would put them in a negative light in theirs and defend ourselves at the end of the day because no way, shape, or form would we be doing that.
Bait and switch.
There's no benefit to us on that. So.
Sales.
We'll jump into sales and then we'll jump back to the other one. First up, we have a calculator sell. This one, for some reason, I've got two of these, and one finally sold, $20.50 plus shipping.
Plus.
I'm not sure why it took so long.
Because you want to look for TI-84s.
Yeah, TI-84 Plus.
Yeah.
Or the CEs.
Yeah.
Are the ones that are really good. But that one set for a lot longer than I anticipated, but
yeah,
still not too bad. This one is the cutback, so this one came back on a return and sold again fairly quickly, $95 plus shipping. What I really liked about this, and the reason why I was willing to take $95 for it when it's usually worth more, is the person that bought it buys and sells specifically those cameras, so they'll actually be able to understand what they're getting.
That's a good idea.
So for that reason, I'm willing to take less, knowing that it's going to somebody that actually knows what they're doing.
It if they want.
And
okay, you got that one.
They'll be better off that way. So perfect. We sold Andre the Giant.
Just got this one last week.
So I paid 99 cents, sold for $25 plus shipping. These actually go for really good money, but the problem is the condition.
Yeah.
Like
he's got a cut in his belly.
Yeah, he's got a cut in his belly. He had a staple in there that I had to remove. A staple on his forearm. He had to move. Whoever was like the kid from Toy Story. That's like
Sid.
Yeah, Sid.
Sid.
This was a Sid the kid owned Andre the Giant, and $25 plus shipping though. And I love selling things like that, so I'm super excited about that one. Next up we have Eric Clapton, a vinyl record. We haven't had this for too long, but I did take an offer for $9 plus shipping on the Eric Clapton vinyl. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Next up we have these. This is I want to say it's a Betamax is what it is.
Disc. It's a disc.
It's not, I don't think it's a laser disc.
Electronic disc system.
CED. Nevertheless, the reason why I bought this is because A, it's sealed, and 2, it is Rocky 4. So you've got like an iconic series, it's sealed. Somebody's going to want this, and they paid $30 plus shipping, and it's going international through the eBay hub.
Yep.
That's probably a good segue into the next one because we had to make some changes to our store because of a recent one. Yeah. So if you already know, as a seller, there's basically 2 ways that you can sell internationally. There's the eBay hub where it gives you ultimately...
This is like a newer thing.
Yes. So it gives you maximum protection. So you would send this to a centralized location. Usually it's Chicago for us. Illinois, somewhere like that. Glendale or
yeah, that sounds right.
Something like that. And they essentially take your item, inspect it, repackage the item, and then they ship it and handle all the finer details to get it delivered to the end location. And when you go through them, they will handle all returns. They give you like max protection, everything. That you cross your T's, dot your I's.
As long as you get it to them, you know,
the sale's final.
And everything. Yeah.
Like the sale is final at that point when you get it to them.
Yeah.
Well, we had a big sale item that I absolutely loved, and we had it sitting on top of our entertainment center. It was a Street Shark.
So wait, that was the first way to ship. So tell them the other way to ship.
So the other way is to send through like international first class, where you are shipping directly to the buyer.
Right.
And obviously that comes with risk. Like the person's address, by the way, was just bonkers.
Well, in Mexico.
And we were sending it to Mexico, and it was the Street Shark Bank. So the Street Shark Bank was 1990s-ish. And it's like a vinyl bank, super collectible because they're super rare and people want to have the old 90s toys vintage thing. And we sold it for $175. Well, we sent it early December.
Yeah, like the day they purchased it, we shipped it out.
And it has not arrived. It is, as the last known location was, it left in a plane from Atlanta. To where? Was it going to Mexico? Was it going to who? I don't even know, because it went to Miami to begin with.
It went to the Bermuda Triangle.
Then it went to Atlanta, and now it's like gone.
Yeah.
So we call eBay initially when it first happened, and they tell us...
Because customer reached out and said, hey, haven't got it.
They said, don't refund the buyer. You are fine. You are protected.
They need to call their postal service or customs to try to locate the items. We were like, awesome. We don't have to do a thing. We're protected.
Sunday comes around and our money is taken
Gone.
from us and sent as a refund back to the buyer. Then we call eBay again. They tell us some...
Yeah, this person said that because we purchased our shipping label on a different site other than eBay, we are not protected and it's our loss.
So first lesson to learn, if you are shipping international, be sure to use eBay's shipping labels.
Shut off that first class international.
Well, that's the other aspect.
Shut it off.
So like we were going back and forth on the Rocky thing because they were wanting a cheaper shipping option. I'm like,
no,
this is the only option.
Timing anyways to ask.
You know, this is the only way we do it. eBay handles this. That's it. Whatever eBay is saying you pay for shipping is what you're gonna pay, unfortunately. So so needless to say, where we got back was the credits for the sale from
so $20
the eBay
fees,
eBay
transaction fees.
Did we get back? So right now I paid $50 for the bank, which I paid up for that bank, knowing that I was gonna get
a lot of money,
a decent sale from it. So we're out of $50 for the bank. How much was shipping? Like 20?
I don't even know.
$28, something like that. And then we don't pay any fees on that. So basically, we're gonna end up being out $80 and have no item.
Yeah.
Unless it happens to come back, which I would love for it to come back.
That'd be awesome, but right now it's lost.
So
it's in the void.
That was it was painful. I know.
So like I woke up early Sunday and we weren't feeling that great, so we didn't go to church. And so I'm sitting there like reading I read the message, or I saw that they had deducted the money, and
She needed church yesterday.
I did. I was just boiling until he got up like 2 hours later, and I'm like, oh my God. I went up to the room and was like, Aaron, did you see this? And he's like, yeah, I saw it. And then I was like, we gotta call. So I was thinking, it was just a mistake and they were gonna refund us. No, I was really mad at that guy that said you can't buy labels off of eBay, which is bull, by the way, because they also tell you to do that if theirs doesn't provide a label. So you can purchase labels off of eBay, and that's fine. But so that guy just totally pissed me off.
I think you do want to buy through eBay when it's the international shipping program, but this was not a part of the international shipping program. So the guy that we talked to was confusing the two.
Yeah. So then a few hours later, I was literally getting like pains in my back. Like, just so mad, like, is this going to, like, change the way we buy labels and shipping and all this? I don't understand. Like, how do we, like, lose in everything? Like, the buyer picked a non-insurable or non-trackable shipping label, and we sent it. You can see we sent it, but it's our problem. So that made me mad, and I was just like, oh, my God, maybe we should just do some different job. Like, if he did not handle customer messages or deals or anything like that, I would not be doing this. I can't. My blood pressure rises too much. I'd be in the freaking hospital. I'd be in the hospital. So anyways, I told Aaron, I have to call eBay and get this figured out because I need to know how to ship in the future. So I called. I was way more calm. Very reasonable. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to call about this item. I just need to know your shipping policy. That's what I focused on. It helped me calm down. And that guy was very, very good at his job. Explained. He even tried to find the package for us. And anyways, long story short, you can buy labels offline. We will not be shipping anything first class international because you have no protection, and it will only be going to the eBay shipping hub. There you go.
I was about to just leave and let you take over the rest of the show.
Stop it. Okay. We have more sales.
So we will jump back in. We have a VHS, The Horror Show. Never heard of it, but horror VHS can sell $7.95 plus shipping on the VHS. Next up we have Coraline. Coraline?
Yep. Coraline.
Really?
Yep.
All right. It is 3D. Brand new sealed, and I believe it also has glasses inside.
Oh yeah, probably does.
And this sold for $14.20 plus shipping on those. These are recently listed.
Nike Air Jordans,
all black,
basketball shoes,
in good condition.
Yeah.
Um,
$24.19.
we'll probably have about $5 into them for $24.19. Plus shipping on those. And honestly, these didn't have a particularly great sell-through, so to sell them so quickly and get a decent return on them, I'm happy with that. So this is the inverse of it. This one had an incredible sell-through. If you find these little guys, you definitely want to pick them. Well, I say little. He's not that little.
Yeah,
Jingle Bell Rock. I made a video of him. He shimmied his little hips as he was doing Jingle Bell Rock, and it's like old school Mr. Christmas, I believe. Is it Mr. Christmas?
No, Rock Santa.
Oh, it's just that's the name. And this is like the first edition.
Christmas Fantasy.
I paid up for this. I paid $10. It sold for $35 plus shipping, but I was only willing to pay up for it, with it being big, because the sell-through was so incredible on that item. I wanted to say it was like 600%.
Yeah. So that was $35.
Somebody bought my favorite hat that we had. This was a hat that I was like
gonna keep,
wanting to keep for a long time. Not because I'm a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, but I just thought the hat was so cool with the like fade in. It's got like a little bit of like the retro video game look to it, and yeah, you kind of had to talk me out of keeping it.
I was like, dude, you have too many hats. You don't need any more, and you don't even like them. So every time you wear it, someone's gonna say, "Oh, you're a Pirate fan?" No.
$29.95 plus shipping.
Okay.
I do like $30.
Yes, I do too.
So there's that. Next up, we have a Silent Assassin VHS. Another like action VHS. We've done very, very well with a lot of the VHSs we picked up recently. They are selling fairly quickly. $8 plus shipping.
And what are you paying for those? 50 cents?
50 cents a piece. So it's good for the store, good activity, and they sell, and we're making a little bit of money in the process. Next up, we got Crocs. These are flip-flop Crocs, which it's not the season to sell these.
Sandals.
So
they're sandals.
They're sandals.
Yeah. They have a back strap.
I think if you wore these, they would still flippy-floppy all over.
They probably would.
And these sold $16.96 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing. Next up, we got, this is the Mohawk Monster Truck. Great clips. It's the hair in the back. Pretty easy to identify when I was looking through it. Monster Jam. That one sold for $6.95 plus shipping. We have a Disney hat, denim. The sell-through on these were not great, so when I got an offer, you just take the offer. $7 plus shipping to keep the store alive and moving. Next up, we got the Lemon Cat Squishmallow, new with tags. This one sold full price, $14.95 plus shipping.
That one's actually cute.
You like that one?
I do. It's cute.
Yeah. Lemon Cat.
Yep.
I think we got that one probably at that one church sale that we got several of those things.
Yeah.
This one, 1951.
Gabby Sky, size 14, spring dress. Like that. Cute. One of the recent ones I listed.
Was it? Okay, cool. So that sold really quickly.
1951.
Nice. Yep, not too bad. This is something that I am shocked it sold. So this is like, what is it made from?
It's a Model T metal tin, vintage.
Like, I mean,
artwork.
It could be antique for all we know. Like, there's no telling.
I don't know. I'm sure a welder would probably not like it because it looks a mess, but
yeah, I don't know. Somebody wanted it finally, and I'm happy. And
it's so bulky.
The wheels roll too,
yeah,
which is interesting. I'm kind of curious to see if it's shipping priority or ground advantage.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I have found is when I've been updating listings, I've been having to change a lot of things from priority to ground advantage. So I haven't touched that one in a while, so
who knows?
Who knows? One thing I've noticed is even with our promotion ending where we were giving 15% off on shoes, it has pushed a lot of our shoes up to the top. So they're still getting views, lists, looks, and this one we got an offer. These were listed for $35. Somebody offered $28. It's about, what,
It's a good
3/4
deal.
of it,
Yeah.
25% off. I went ahead and took it. They're in really good condition.
We have so many shoes.
We just have so many shoes. We're
on
happy
to
to
bin 22.
bin 23.
23. Yeah.
23 bins of shoes and counting.
Yeah.
But those are really good. They sold $28 plus shipping. Did sell via promoted listing.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody remembers this. Jump Little Children. This is a live DVD of Jump Little Children. This is something from the 90s. Did you ever watch this?
No, I didn't see
I
that.
have no idea, but the person's like in like some sort of superhero costume. I have no idea. But somebody wants it. $15 plus shipping.
This is a band.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a band?
Yeah, it's a band.
Is it for kids?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would hope that with that kind of name, you would be for kids.
Nope, I don't know. It's from Charleston.
$15 plus shipping.
Okay.
Next up, we got Hogan, another one of the nice rubber figures. This one, not as sought after as the giant.
But it's in better condition.
This one's in better condition, still not in good condition.
Yeah.
I think he had a staple in his stomach.
That Sid kid.
The Sid kid made this one, didn't like this one as much as the giant. $9.45 plus shipping on the Hulkster. So not too shabby. What is this?
This is a Elanda Womens. It has wool. It's made of wool blend sweater. It's a turtleneck.
And this also was listed recently.
It is a recent listing. So.
A couple offers on this, and then we've settled on $13 plus shipping.
You missed one.
Yeah, but that one already went over. That was.
Yeah. Okay.
Next up, we have some cleats. These are probably the one thing that I think a lot of people pass on that they really shouldn't. But when you see the Nike Mercurial. These are, one, they're super easy to clean. And in some cases, you might have them like where they have almost no like things, but if they're like a rare one that somebody wants, they'll still pay for them, especially if they're like old and just hard to come across.
Or like a unique colorway.
$29.95 plus shipping. So this is one of the pairs that came off of promotion. So these were $25.
Yeah.
Nobody bought them for a week, and then somebody came in, paid full price, and paid $30 plus shipping.
Sorry, honey.
And this was another pair where somebody came in. We had a watcher on these Allegras, and I gave them a $10 off.
Allegria clogs.
On them.
We don't
they're brand new.
usually get those anymore.
No, we don't. I think part of it's because the other ones, they really can like break down and dry rot down here. These I don't think would ever dry rot.
I know these are to be well made. Dansko is what you're talking about.
Yeah, right? Danskos, yeah. But these were brand new. So we had them listed for $60. Somebody came in, watched it. I sent an offer for $50, and they took it plus shipping on that one. Not too bad. This is one of the items in our store that was just everybody wanted to watch it and nobody wanted to buy it. KAVU bags, they are a pretty hot seller, but I do think the market has come down quite a bit on them. And so you need to make sure that you're getting them used at a good price if you're looking to flip it. But I see these all over the place.
I know.
Women love these. So this one with the color block style.
I don't love the colors, but someone does, so that's good. And you picked this one out.
Yep, I think that was from a Whatnot show.
Oh yeah, it might have been.
$28.45 plus shipping on that one. And the last one we have was a DVD, The Last Trump. I think this is like a biblical religious DVD about like the end of times and stuff like that. So I could see why this would become popular. Brand new sealed, $7.60 plus shipping. Yep. Obviously, if this was used, I would have never picked it up. But being new, I think it just reduces. Sure I got this one. Yeah, I think you did.
I did. Yes.
Poor buy.
Trump 2024.
Outside of that, I think that's it. So what's the plan for the day?
Shipping, it's going to be like a busy day with school and shipping and just regular house stuff. So I'm not going to get to listings today or tomorrow. I would say probably Wednesday Thursday are my.
That's tomorrow.
my
You're
listing days.
getting ahead of yourself.
No, tomorrow I have some stuff with like Beckett and running errands.
So yeah, I'll be. I mean, I guess I'm dropping these off today.
Yeah.
So I'll be taking the trip. I actually have to talk to the post office. I got to remember that because
I'll remember.
we switched out. We had a FedEx drop that went to the post office, and then we dropped off a
Post office at the FedEx place.
FedEx, and
So we gotta correct that.
Yeah.
Anyways. So what are you doing? Listing?
Dropping off, and then I'm going to be focusing on our ready-to-list inventory that's in our hallway, because what happens is when Amber goes through and starts cleaning out the kids' room, she just starts dumping stuff. Here, list all this stuff. And it's like,
it's free inventory. You're welcome.
It is free inventory, but at the same time, a lot of it's like just junk, so you end up looking stuff up, not worth anything.
Then we get it out of the house and it's less clutter. So win-win.
Yeah.
Win-win.
So.
Plus, it's like going garage sailing in this season of no garage sales.
Not at all. But other than that, I think that's it for today.
Yep. We hope you have a great day, and we hope that you had an awesome weekend.
Take care, everybody.
Rough. Bye.
Which one?